Welcome, you punk rock icon in Duffel.
I like Duffel. I actually like Brakrock too. We're at Brakrock and it's been great. I think this is the second time we've played here. It's a wonderful little festival, great bands, and I'm just on a bit of a high right now. Not due to any kind of beer or anything, but I'm just really enjoying myself. So.
Talking about the beer, we're here in a Belgian beer bar, and I was like, these Americans dare to bring their own beer to this Belgian bar, but it's like a collab with a Belgian brewery?
Yeah, it's a collaboration with Stroom. They're in Ghent, and they do a lot of different beers, but this was one where our tour manager knew the brewery, knew the brewers, and they wanted to do this collab with us. Whenever we do a beer collab, we say it's got to be a coffee beer. So this is it's an IPA with coffee in it.
Yeah, what is it with coffee and the Descendents?
Coffee is our drug of choice. Coffee, we achieve things on coffee. I only had 1 cup today. I feel pretty good though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drink about 5 before I go on stage. So that's the way we usually roll. Our drummer usually has about 10 cups of coffee before he goes on stage. Yeah, so.
Okay, cool. Yeah. But a coffee IPA. I'm gonna drink it when the interview is done. I'm really excited to taste it. But now more about the music, because you're a band and you're playing at Brakrock later this day.
That's the fun part. We just do it because it's fun, and that's why we're here. And I like festivals more than club shows, really, because you get to see a lot of different bands, and so I'm here to see all the other bands that play and some bands that we're friends with, other bands that I have yet to meet, but it's all good. I just really love sampling all the different musics. So
the Descendents has been around for like 45 years. That's a very long time. How did you see the punk scene evolve during your career? Did you see big changes, or is the scene still as authentic as it was like when you were young?
Well, I mean, I think when we first started out, it was a tiny little scene, and it did explode in the 90s, obviously. I'd say that I find aspects of it now that I can enjoy even more than I enjoyed it back then. Back then, you could enjoy the fact that you play in a room this size to 20 or 30 kids, and it was the best experience in your life. And now we play in front of many, many more than that, and it can still be the best experience of your life. It's just, you tend to kind of just party down with people, no matter how many people are out there. But yeah, it's gotten bigger, but we still try to have fun with it. If it got real big and then all of a sudden it became like a business or whatever, it wouldn't be as much fun. So that's why I really like this festival. I feel like it's the right size to just still make a big party out of it.
Yeah. Recently, the album Night and Walnut came out. It were only songs written between 78 and 80.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to bring it to the world right now?
I think we were in the midst of recording brand new music, and I got to the end of that point, and I said I want to keep singing. I want to keep recording, and I asked Bill, hey, don't we have these old recordings from way back when that I could just sing to, just to kind of keep the ball moving? And he said, yeah, he had recorded himself with the original guitar player and original bass player. That's Frank and Tony. And I think what happened is in 2001 or thereabouts, Bill said, hey, remember all those early songs we used to do? Let's just record those, because we never actually recorded them back in the day. It's funny because the recordings themselves, they have this history of like songs from the 70s, recorded in the 2000s, and then finished in the 2020s. So that's kind of how it works.
It's the whole package of Descendents.
Yeah, I mean, and I had more fun recording that than most other things I've done in the past, because it's kind of like you could feel like Frank was still with us. He had written at least half the songs. He died in 2007, 2008 or something. And I got to feel like I was still, with him somehow, and so it was just a great experience. Yeah.
In 5 years, it's 50 years of Descendents.
Yeah.
Are you planning to do something special to celebrate that?
No, I don't. Kind of feel like if we're still doing it in 5 years, which we probably will be, the level that we're at, I feel like it's a level that allows us to make a living and have fun. I mean, what could be better than that? You have fun and you make a living. That's all we want. And so that. I think we'll just keep doing that. You know.
Okay. What do you expect for the show at Brakrock later this day?
I'll expect that we drink a lot of coffee, probably too much coffee, and yeah, I'll expect to have fun.
I expect everybody will have fun at your show. Thank you so much for chatting with me. It was a lovely chat. And I'm gonna taste this. I'm super curious.
Willy. Music matters.